So hello and welcome. My name is Daniel Vaughn, and I'm a current track member for Highland High School and have been for the past 4 years. My experience in track includes being part of the 4x1 and 4x100, 4x400 team that went to leagues and states, to districts, not states, for the past 2 years. Today I'll be demonstrating how to apply various techniques to a block start to better your start in a track race. A good start is vital to your performance in a track race and could be the difference from finishing first and last in a tight race. Digital Track and Field, a website that offers online education and instruction about track, states that even in longer distance races like the 400-meter dash, starts are very important and will set up the drive phase, in which we will later discuss. So to start, what materials you need, you're going to need some spikes, which look something like this. They have spikes here. It helps you have more traction on the track. And you're going to need some blocks. And these are what blocks look like. So to start, in order to achieve a good start, you must be in a proper stance. To be in a proper stance, you want your block set up properly. So you want the front pedal 2 steps in the start line and the back pedal 3 steps in the start line. So you want to start by placing your dominant foot on the back pedal and the other on the front pedal. When you rise, don't rise all the way up. You just want to rise ideally 45 degrees. In this example here, you want to be 45 degrees because it sets all your weight forward. So award-winning sports writer Mike Rosenbaum says most people say if the body's at a 45-degree angle with the ground, you're in great shape. But of course, this varies with comfortability, as with a lot of stuff in track. You want to have your weight leaning forward, so you want to raise your hips just enough so that most of your weight is on your arms. And if your weight is on your arms, your arms should be outstretched also. And then, once you're in your stance, you're going on to the next dimension of block starts, which is getting actually off the blocks. Which then, you want to push off as hard as you can, and as a reaction and response, your back leg should pick up, and catch yourself from falling forward. The other leg would follow, and you're on your way. So now that we've gone off the blocks, it is time to go to the next step, which is the drive phase. So the drive phase is when you accelerate and pick up speed. It occurs right after the block start. So about 20 or 25 meters from where you use about 20 or 25 meters or wherever you feel that you have reached your speed for the race. So once you propel yourself off the blocks, you really want to drive hard and put your knees. You want to have your knees high because you want to propel yourself, maintain that power with each step. You also want to be on the balls of your feet because you get quicker feet and quicker steps. You do not want to be on your heels because if you're on your heels, it puts the muscles in your legs in more strain. So heel striking should be avoided at all costs. As each leg comes down, the opposite arm should come up and it should be 90 degrees and swing with synchronism. But the most important part, you can't forget this part because it's the most important. You want to keep your body low and your head down. This acts as kind of like a slicer. You slice the air resistance. So you want to keep your body low and your head down. Tom Green, an All-American, 8-time All-American, 7th in the 100-meter dash at the 2002 U.S. Outdoor Track and Field Championships, among other awards, states that it's crucial to stay down your drive phase for at least the first 30 or 35 meters of a race. Now this concludes the drive phase. Now that you know what to expect, here's what the whole thing looks like all together. So he's low, and he comes out, pushes out, he stays low, keeps his knees high, runs on the balls of his feet. So to review, you want to gather your materials, you want to set up your block, you want to rise in a good position, get in a proper stance. Then you want to push off the block as hard as you can, driving your knees, being on the balls of your feet, keep your body low and your head down. The reason I chose to present this topic is because a lot of new and inexperienced runners have trouble with their starts. And it's the area where they usually struggle the most in. So I'm here to help with that. So these were the steps to how to perform a proper block start. Now that you've acquired the information on how to succeed in starting a race, It's time to put that into action. Thank you.
Let's go. I'm the gang.